welcome. In this video we are going to talk about active registration and host discovery. So in the previous examples you saw how we can add agents manually, install the Zabbix packages, configure the agent, start the agent, and under the hosts what we did was to create a new host, enter the values, and mapped the data. And Zabbix also provides options to auto-register agents. This comes in handy when you have like a cloud environment with many servers and you don't want to manually bootstrap all these systems. And what we have to do for this to work is to go to the configuration, and under discovery we see a disabled rule. So if we click on the local network, this is my subnet where my virtual machines live. So 192.168.56 1 through 254. And this is what I set, and I set the update interval to 1 minute. So every minute Zabbix should try and scan this I don't know, subnet. Let's make it 5 minutes so we don't overload the server. And we have different types of checks which we can specify, and we leave it by default. So the system uname is basically the name which is sent by the agent, and we can specify device uniqueness criteria either by IP address or the name of the machine, and the host name which is going to be assigned to the discovered one is going to be the DNS name. And in my case it will be Fedora 37, and the visible name can be also modified, but we will leave it as it is. And what we have to do is enable it, and now you can see that this is green. That's one part. The other one that we can configure is the auto registration actions. So basically here we could say that we want to add the host which was discovered and link it to templates by based on the information we have, and we would set the inventory mode for automatic. And for the actions we can specify rules. So for example, if I have a naming convention in my company, then I could assign different conditions based on the name patterns to the newly discovered host. So for example, we have web servers which start with web and then dash and prod 1, prod 2, and so on. And I could say that if the host name has the web inside the value, it would assign it differently. So it gives dynamic options to discover your hosts. But for now it is fine for us, and what I would like to do is to enable it. And what I also have to do is to use the systemctl start Zabbix agent. And if you check the status, you can see that it is now running. And yeah, so let's go back here. Under the actions we also have the discovery actions, and this discovery action is another way of specifying what should happen with the discovered hosts. So for example, if the received value contains Linux and the discovery status is up and this service is by Zabbix agent, then we would like to add this host to the Linux servers group and add to the host the Linux by Zabbix agent template. And what I would like to do is to enable this as well. And once these are enabled, under the discovery, we should be able to see our host in, I don't know, a few seconds or maybe minutes. That depends on the frequency. If we want, we could force it to discover sooner, and we would just keep on refreshing. So I will use the magic of editing and get back to you once the host is discovered, and we will see how it looks like. So we are back. It took some time, but basically the agent was successfully discovered, and if we want, we can go ahead and run the commands. So it is working perfectly. So this is how you can auto discover your Zabbix agent. See you in the next one.